Hello and welcome to the Stock Planner channel. Today I'd like to talk about using TradingView to find swing trades, to find good stocks to swing trade. And to do that, you must use some good tools. TradingView is our tool. We'll use a little FinViz, and then if you want to do some fundamental analysis, you would use other free tools. We're going to use the free trading package and charting package and scanning package and watch list package of TradingView. It's free to start, and it's very robust at free. And then later on, if you want to get the pro version, it's about $100 a year, which again is about $9 a month or something like that, and it's not expensive. Now, I'm going to start off by telling you that we all need to learn from others, and that's the purpose of this channel. And I'm going to teach you a little bit about using TradingView, but some of the features you're going to have to go ahead and dig in for yourself. But the problem is, I use another package that's not free. It's called OmniBroker to find some of my trades. So the teacher teaching you about TradingView today is not the expert. So you need to become the expert and then correct me on where I'm not doing things so well. But I find a lot of my signals using OmniBroker, a program that I purchased and programmed to my exact specifications. TradingView, you have to rely on their settings, especially for the scanner, and it's not so precise. In OmniBroker, I could scan for a watch list. In TradingView, it's mostly individual stocks. Anyway, I want you to like and subscribe. You can do that now because it would really help my channel. And let's get started. This is OmniBroker charting package. This is my watch list. It's the same watch list I'm going to show you in a minute in TradingView. I have a program that I've written using stochastic. This is stochastic, and I've written it to my exact specifications. It looks hard, but it's not. And then I can run a routine and get my signals. CSX is a buy. The RSI is crossing over. And I produce this watch list every day and print it out on my Discord chat. And this is how I find my trades via a program that I wrote. But how can you do it using TradingView, which is a free package, which many of you are using to get started? A few days ago, I showed you how I set up my charts, my zigzag, the zero lag MACD, and when it's below the zero line, that's a buy for the zero lag, and that looks good. And if it's below the 20 for the stochastic RSI and comes back around, that looks good too for a buy. That would have been very profitable. And if it's below the 30 and comes back around for the RSI, that would have produced some winners too. All three of those signals occurred at the same time about 7-8 days ago. So I set this up. Zero lag MACD, stochastic RSI, and RSI. The RSI is set 4. The problem is the built-in RSIs for the screener, they have a 7 and a 14. They don't have a 4. So yeah, kind of got to use the stochastics is the exact same thing as I got here, or close to the same thing. This is my watch list, the same watch list that I showed you over there. And I can sort this on a percentage change and get the winners. It's very nice. And that's a green candle. I can do the same with the red candles and see where, if I want to go short or long, depending on I'll do the sorts there. Likewise, if I'm looking for a cheapie stock, there's my cheapies. Look, a lot of people play this as a penny stock. I'm not too much into the penny stocks. Anything under $10 I'm not too keen on. And then what I did was I took these and flagged them, all the ones that are on my watch list, and flagged them as blue. So now I have a watch list of about 200 to 240 stocks, all flagged blue, flagged. And the bad thing about TradingView is that once you flag it one way, you can't go ahead and change and have a double flag and flag it a green. At least I can't figure out how to do it. You got one flag color per stock. And we'll just remember this flag stuff. It's important. I flagged them all on my watch list. That's my master watch list. Now, TradingView has a very, very good stock screener, and it allows you to do some strategy testing of these strategies. And you can write your own, but the problem is that you can only run a strategy against one stock at a time. That's why I use OmniBroker, because I can run on a portfolio of stocks. Very important if you're doing back testing of a portfolio of stocks. You know, your winning combination of stocks. That's why when you have your master list, you put stocks on there that you know and love, that work well with your indicators, and that you can rely on. Stocks that you know a little bit about. By the way, I have pulled off. So, if you're looking from your watch list and you want to look at stocks that have a strong buy, you can pick these. There are different screeners and the overview, and these are all built in. And you can go ahead and click on the rating and sort it by that using the built-in functions. And that'll give you the stocks that have a strong buy rating. And you can check that over here. Visa. By the way, financials do very well in a inflationary period. Well, what I do, I only want to go ahead and search this. If you don't have the flag set, you see that this goes out and gets a database of 5,000, over 5,000 different tickers. Some of these I've never even heard of. But once I turn the flag on, watch, the blue flag, and now it's the stocks from my watch list. And now I know and love those. And now I can go ahead and get the buy ratings for those stocks. ZS, a lot of people have been talking about ZS Scaler, and it's on a tear up, strong buy. Is it too late? Your stochastic RSI says you might be a little late. So is your RSI says it might come back around. So this might be a little late to the game here. It's in the overbought position. It might be too late. How about this one? Zoom, both in the overbought position, but MACD says it's going to go up, but I never believe MACD once it's above the zero line. Only believe MACD when it's below the zero line. But here's how I do it. I took a screener, I think it was the oscillator screen, and I came over here. I've added this stochastic RSI. You come over here, and you go to column setup, and you can search different columns and choose different columns, criteria. And the one I chose was stochastic RSI, and I saved out the screen to a new screen called TR1 right here. Save columns to a new screen. That's what that was. And now I can search for stochastic RSI and get the ones that are above the 80. And then I can go ahead and go down that list looking for when the stochastic does not know what it's doing, and that means it's going to might reverse down. Okay, so I'm looking for ones that the zigzag doesn't know what it's doing. It knows what it's doing there. See, it's at the nice strong trend. It knows exactly what it's doing. This is going to reverse soon, but the zigzag still knows what it's doing. MACD says it's going to go down. The zigzag still knows what it's doing, but everything looking like it's going to reverse soon. All these conditions are ripe. The zigzag still knows what it's doing, though. There's a red candle. Amazon. Will it reverse soon? Zigzag doesn't know what it's doing. Looks like there's nothing but noise there. Twitter. There's some news. They're going to start controlling these companies. Zigzag doesn't know what it's doing. That's one I like it. Wish the MACD was a little further deeper. Will it reverse soon? There's one that the zigzag doesn't know what it's doing. It looks like it should have been up. MACD says it's up. It has a minor zig. Will it be coming down soon? The minor knows what it's doing, though. But it looks like it's going to cross over. This is going to pop anytime soon. Pop down. Domino's Pizza, I played it a little while ago, and that was a winner. These are all good. The stochastics and the RSI are all saying it's overbought. MACD is on close to the zero line, so we wouldn't be considering this right now. Not everything is a short thing here. PC, zigzag doesn't know what it's doing. These are both in the overbought. MACD is above the zero line. So depending on your criteria, this is early. Some people like to wait 2 bars. You might take this. So why am I just leaving this alone? The zigzag is a nice trend up. Why don't I follow the trend? Because my other indicators saying this is overbought and that I'm late to the game. Am I late to the game? Yeah. You should. Now it would have been nice to know to get in right here. What indicators do you have here that would have gotten you in. Well, MACD would have got you in. Stochastic RSI would have got you in right here. It was below and came back around. And the RSI would have got you back in very nicely. They would have predicted this one very nicely, or it would have been a day later too. But hey, you would have got that run. But to buy now, is that good? What's the probability of success? Unless you really think this is going to be a screamer, it's better to wait for another dip. Besides, the job of a swing trader is to predict these swings. Well, with an indicator like the zigzag, why do you need these other ones? Well, because the zigzag uses future data. Remember when I showed you it doesn't know what it's doing? Well, that's because it's waiting for future data in other words, to be perfect, to be right. Kind of like your old girlfriend that always needs to be right, or old boyfriend always needs to be right. They wait and wait and wait, and then I told you so. That's what the zigzag is. It helps you visualize, but it doesn't predict the future. Nothing predicts the future. And any indicator you use here can't predict the future either. It just can give you a probability of success based on past history or your faith in it or whatever. It'll help predict your probability of success. And if you have a win rate of about 60% with a good risk-reward ratio of 2 to 1 or something like that, you'll make money. So in conclusion, how I use TradingView: I set my charts up, I make a watch list. My watch list is bigger because I want to get some singles. I use the RSI a lot, which doesn't give me a lot of singles. That's why I need a lot of symbols or tickers. But it's important to know at least the names of these stocks so that you have some familiarity with it. Yes, I agree. A swing trader relies 70% on technicals or programming and about 25% knowing what the market's doing and what the stock's all about and some of the fundamentals. But just to go out and scan 8,000 stocks for a signal on a stock that you never heard of at a price that's $3, I don't think that you have a very good chance of winning. It's better to pick stocks that you know and love. That's my watch list. And then you can use a screener. It's free. It's pretty good. The stochastic RSI is pretty good. It puts me in the money here because the stochastic RSI gives more singles than the RSI. And when the RSI, I look at them both. And then especially when the MACD is above the zero line and everything is lining right, I might just go for it. And I hope this helps. Using a watch list of stocks that you know and love, scan within that watch list, that domain, for your RSI, your MACD, other criteria that you may have. There's a lot of charts here for other criteria, and then make a decision. That's your process. That's your repeatable process. Each morning, you can go down this watch list of 240 relatively quick if you're looking and scanning for your extremes of your stochastic RSI. That's what I use, but you could use the MACD or some other criteria. Whatever. You can scan a list of stocks based on your criteria fairly quickly, manually. And because you're a swing trader, you don't have to have instant feedback. A day trader would need to have a faster feedback loop, and so a program would actually help them. But for a swing trader, you can do this manually. Now back to the first slide. Come up with your own process, your own method, your own indicators, and then play with it and get familiar with it and make your own trading scene. Find your own signals and then track those. Educate yourself. Learn how to use the tools. Do not take instruction on TradingView from somebody that uses actually another tool to find his trades. But I do use TradingView a lot to communicate this. I think it's a very good communication tool. And I like it. It's very clear. It's a good starter package. Like and subscribe. Catch you on the flip. Thank you. By the way, my trading has gotten better since I've done these videos, and thank you for your help. Happy trading.